I see a lot of people reducing the nicotine levels in vaping, which I think is a great thing. We used to sell a lot of 12 milligram per milliliter, 18 milligram per milliliter. Now most of our sales are 0, 3, 6 milligrams per milliliter. So you see a lot of people reducing, which I think is a great thing. It means that they're eliminating nicotine from their systems, which is great. E-cigarettes and tobacco equivalent isn't necessarily going to be great for my business, because one of the advantages of e-cigarettes that encouraged people to switch from cigarettes to vaping was that you could vape in places where you couldn't smoke. So in that respect, it's not going to be great for my business, but I understand why they did it the way they did. And the fact that they didn't tax vaping, and the fact that they didn't restrict vaping to, not allow people to vape in our store and things like that is, I think, somewhat mature of them. They understand that vaping has a role to play in smoking cessation. I think there are maybe a few less people as newbies, as people beginning to quit smoking through vaping. I think there's a hobbyist kind of a crowd that's grown significantly in the last few months. I think it was actually it's quite mature the way they did it. I mean, they followed the lead of Ontario, I think, which did it in a similar way, but they didn't restrict vaping too much. They've restricted vaping in areas where you can smoke. They've restricted, flavored tobacco and things like that. And I'm in the smoking cessation business, so I'm all for measures to encourage people to quit smoking.